Hello. It's getting hot and humid again, and might be getting rain sometime soon. Should be getting it sometime today. I don't know what time, but I thought it was going to come in soon, but maybe it'll be another hour. And I wanted to say something about this last night, but I was so tired, I think I just fell asleep. Um, at the, I mean, it was like it was like day one. Um, like people, YouTubers basically, um, were calling the Trump administration, the Trump regime. It was pretty much Midas touch. But there were a couple other ones that were doing it. I'm calling it the Trump regime. And I was just like, well, whatever, they're, I mean, they're just doing that because he's being, day one he did do all those executive orders that I would be surprised if he understood, 75% of them, And again, he was he was railing about the auto pen. And it's like, well, you're signing all of them with your hand, but do you understand any of them? You're talking about auto pen, but it's like, dude. You don't understand anything. The only thing you understand is how to rape a woman. Hey, my dick goes in the hole. I squirt something, and she says no. No means yes. Yes means yes. Means I come, and bitch gets what she needs, and she needs my dick, and there we are. That's how this gets done. That's what Trump understands. It's like, wouldn't it be a great world if all men could just, rape away? What a beautiful, beautiful world. Go and just, all of them are yours. Lovely. On a side note, I've been thinking, if somehow the biology worked its way out that, it wasn't like a 50-50 split on the sexes. What if it was something like a 40-60 or a 35-65? Something that, like, it wasn't 10-90. If it was 10%, 90%, we would never get to a patriarchal thing. Women would be, and they would have always been and would forever be, the ruling class. And you would definitely see men for always being like there would have to be a men's rights movement. Even though men are stronger and everything, there would have to be a men's rights movement, basically. If it was 10% male, 90% female, there would have to be a men's rights movement. Burning the jock straps and things like that. But, 35, 65, I think we could still do a, patriarchy and be like forcing the females. But there would have to be, at a certain point, it'd be like, there's no way. Like the women would be like going out and hunting and the men would be taking care of the kids. I don't know what that percentage ratio would be, but, I don't know, maybe, because it'd be at some point like, I think it's at like the 35. We would be able to be like, all right, fellas, every guy gets at least one, and some guys get two. You know who you are, right? Yeah. High five. All right. This is a fair society. Bitches go out and do the work. The guys that get two bitches, you get a home bitch. Like everybody's excellent. The guys don't have to do shit. And wow, this is the life. What a wonderful world that would be. Da, 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 da. So we're done with that dystopian nightmare. And anywho, if I can get back on point, what I was talking about, if I can remember. Oh yeah, the Trump regime thing. I was, for a long time, I'm like, I don't think regime is quite the right word. And like, with the whole LA riots, protests, whatever, you can call it what you want. I guess I'm going to still stick with protests because, yeah, they basically are protests. I mean, I think my mind wants to tilt towards riots because it's LA. I mean, there's been so many riots in LA that like when you say LA, you just want to say LA riots. Because like there's been riots in LA like 50 million times before that. Like to say LA protests, you're just like, wait, it's peaceful this time? That's not right. And actually it was peaceful. And then Trump sent goon squads in and it was basically still peaceful. There were a few people, but you get that many people together, somebody's gonna be drunk or something. You get a stadium full of people together, somebody's gonna drink too much. What did you say? I said that hat looks good on you, dude. Oh, I thought you said my cat looks fart on me. Yeah, okay, you got none of those words right. One of them was close. Oh, I'm sorry, you did get one of them right. Dude, I don't know how you drank that much beer with each one costing $28. I snuck this and dude, where did you keep that bottle? You know where I kept it. Dude, gross. I'm glad I didn't take a swig of that. I should have taken a swig of it. It's chocolate now. Oh, man. Anyways, so Trump does that. And now maybe he is on, I don't know, I just feel uncomfortable calling it regime, probably because I'm in America and unfortunately he's still the American president. And it's just like, plus regime is kind of like, it's kind of like, all right, regime is kind of like the father and then he passes on to a son or like an uncle or something. It's like institutional. And it's only been one guy. Granted, it's his second term, but first term like wasn't bad, really. I mean, for me at least, it was just kind of like another shitty Republican president. You know, I didn't really notice anything bad. It was just like, well, another day in the shitty park, shitty. Um, and honestly, now it's just, you know, for me, I'm on disability and stuff. Nothing's really been like affected really for me by administration wise. It's just like for other people. For other people, especially people not on disability, yikes. For other people on disability, for some people, a percentage is starting to get tougher. Thankfully, so far for me, it's not hit yet because with that fire that killed all my stuff, I mean, in like 2 more months, if crap goes down, I can at least absorb a little bit of it, but I'll have more clothes and stuff. I'll have a little bit of extra food saved up, but if shit hits the fan right now, ugh. Blah. So yeah, Trump did this stuff, and it's just like, man, a few more of these things, and it's gonna be like regime, not word. The Trump dictatorship, we're definitely getting close to that. The Trump fascist dictatorship. Again, though, I'm saying, where are the privates, captains, lieutenants? Where are the, where are the non-enlisted, where are the, what are they called? NCOs, the non-commissioned officers. Where are the NCOs? Where are all the military personnel that are, like, I can't do this anymore. I don't know. Maybe a lot of military personnel are like, I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for this to go. Blah blah blah. Maybe some of these commanders, some of these middle management type commanders are waiting. It's just like, like carrier commanders are waiting, and they're like, yeah, we're not going to. I don't know the ranking system, so I can't like say like the brigadier general will be like, yeah, we're not gonna deploy inside of. We're not going to start redeploying our troops inside of American territory. That's not what our explicit mandate is. And our mandate is kind of explicitly not to do that. So, yeah. And Trump has managed to do in less January, February, March, April, May, June, less than 6 months, what took the United States 250 years, he's managed to undo in 6 months what took the United States 250 years to do. You know, 250 years to build up a nation that has worldwide credibility and respect, and Trump has managed to almost completely destroy that in 6 months. So, good job. And he proved again. He proved that it's a lot easier to destroy something than create something. The Republicans also did their job again. They fucked shit up so that now a new batch of people are gonna have to come in and fix what they fucked up. Clean up the mess. Maybe by the time the mess is just starting to get fixed, the Republicans can come back in and start fucking things up again, because the spin machine will still be active, which, I don't know. Maybe enough people can stop watching Fox News and Newsmax and all of these things, and can just boycott all of these fucking things, that all these news media things that cause this fucking shit. And all of these people and whatever. Just blacklist every hate group and hate voice and misinformation outlet entity that did this thing. And do something like Germany did, which Germany has a very strict, Germany has a very meh outlook on like Nazi speech and stuff like that because of the whole Nazi thing that happened there. That they really don't like that family of speech. So I think maybe we got to take that approach with it. It's like, well, you start talking that kind of stuff, we gotta snuff that flame out right very quick, because this kind of shit is what happens when you start talking that kind of crap in public. It's okay to talk about it in your house. Yeah, fuck them fuckers. All right, it's in your house. When you start talking about it in the town square, somebody needs to throw a rock at your head. It's up to the community. You know, a good metaphor for that is for New Yorkers in the subway. If a guy on the subway comes up and starts jerking off, I don't care who it is, somebody pick up a rock and throw it at the guy. All right? And metaphorically, someone pick up a metaphorical rock and throw it at the metaphorical guy. Now, I don't know. Basically, you take the dude out. Somebody do it. It doesn't have to be the person next to him, but somebody do it. If you fucking notice everybody's just looking around like, what? Who's gonna do it? Who's gonna fucking do it? Then, the guy with the biggest briefcase. With the biggest briefcase, that's the fullest. You gotta just walk forward and be like, look at him and be like, what are we gonna do here? Are you gonna put it back in your pants? Or do I gotta fucking smash your balls in? Because choose one. Because this is fucking happening right now. Like, you are not making kids after today unless you put this shit back in your pants. Like, because make the decision. It's fucking snake in the cage, or, you're going to a hospital and the outcome is going to be very bad. Smash balls, not smash mouth. And my briefcase, well, I'm going to have to get a new briefcase because it's nasty. It's called taking one for the team. The guy might be like, hey, everybody, turn off your phones. It helps me with the no evidency part of this. Yeah. So that's where we are. We gotta, maybe it's time for somebody to throw a rock at Trump. All right. And every Republican. I'm just saying. We got a fucking guy jerking off in the subway, and everybody's looking around, and nobody's throwing the rock. All right. So what the fuck are we gonna do here? Okay. Balls out, people. Balls out. There's my balls, but